Hi guys, welcome back to Rebellious Menstruation. I'm going to do a cloth pad tags video. There are a couple of obviously questions that get sent around to ask. If you haven't done it yet, you probably should. So there's about 15 questions, so we'll start with the favourite style. I don't really have a favourite style because it depends on what stage I am in my period, how much I'm bleeding, and as you can see, I have quite a few different shapes and styles. This is Venus pads. This is Caliber Creates. This is Go With Your Flow. This is a much thinner one. This is a much more flare around the base and the top. And these are two different styles of kitty cat cloth. So as you can tell, a variety of styles. Favourite brand. To be honest, I like all of these, and I have several from all of these makers. Venus pads, kitty cat cloth are these two. This one here is Go With Your Flow, and this one here is Caliber Creates. I'm also a big fan of this maker, which is handmade by Hetty. The next one is favourite colour. I will be doing reviews on all of these pad makers as well. Favourite colours, generally I don't have it. I only think I have one or two solid block colours, the rest are all prints, and which leads us into our fifth question, which is favourite prints. To be honest, I have bought most of these because of the prints, and so Lilo and Stitch is always a favourite, but if you've seen any of my other videos, you would know that I am a huge Villains fan. So you can see by this selection, this is actually one of my favourite pads, or favourite liners. It's actually a moderate and has enough thickness in it. Probably it'd be easier doing it that way for a moderate. And I wear this quite frequently. This one's by Go With Your Flow. It is cotton knit topped and corduroy back. This one here is Daisy and Bird, cotton knit top, fleece back, Bearfly, and these three are Fire Lily Design. I also have this print by Go With Your Flow, who's the maker of this pad, in an overnight size. So 8-inch, 10-inch, 10-inch, I think that's maybe 9.25, 9.25 and 11-inch. So I am a big fan of Disney prints, particularly Evil Queen prints, and in particular, these are two Evil Queen prints, and in particular villain prints in general. The length that I like, is 10 inches. For when I have my period, this generally does really well. What I will generally have, here we go, behind this one, heavy, moderate. They're all in 10 inches, so it depends on how heavy I'm bleeding as to which one. I think this one's actually 10.25 or 11-inch, but works really well. Heavy, light. Fire Lily Designs, Daisy and Bird, handmade by Hetty, and this is Caliber Creates, and these are all cotton knit topped. They're hidden PUL bamboo glue in the middle, and all of them are either fleece or PUL backed. For overnights, I prefer a longer pad of either 12 or 14 inches. This is 12, this is 14. This may be 12, that may be 14. Either way, this is Go With Your Flow. This is Caliber Creates. This is Blood Spatter and Hello Kitty, obviously. These are cotton knit tops, hidden PUL, overnight thick. This is backed in corduroy, and this is backed in PUL. Which actually leads me into kind of two things, which is favourite fabric type, which is cotton knit. So this is actually not, this is a cotton velour, I believe, but this feels like cotton, and this is cotton knit. This is also cotton knit. As you've noticed, a lot of mine are cotton knit. Except for this one. This one's Peak. This one's a Peak. This is also Go With Your Flow and corduroy backed, which leads me into my favourite backing, which is corduroy. And both of these pads, this 10-inch and this 14-inch, both by Go With Your Flow, both amazing backers, both don't move. And these are my favourite overnights, that's why I pulled them out. So, Blood Spatter, Cowboy Creates, Hello Kitty, Go With Your Flow. 12 and 14 inches. So if you're out and about in the real world, I will usually wear a cup. Of course, I didn't go and get one of them before I started the video, but you have seen them if you've seen other videos. If I'm wearing a pad out, depending on how heavy I am, I will wear a 10-inch because that is my favourite type of length. That's an 11-inch. If I'm very, very light, I wear a liner every day actually, so 8 inches is my preferred liner size. And this is, that leads into the next question, which is favourite panty liner, which is this one. Also like this panty liner, it does have Halloween cats. I'm not sure if you can really see that come up. Halloween cats. And that is a pumpkin in that corner. This is OBV topped, PUL hybrid back, in this awesome teal colour. I think it comes up dark on the video, to be honest. And this is by Kitty Cat Cloth. I'm a big fan of, this one's my favourite of all time, but I do love Kitty Cat Cloth stuff. I don't have a favourite pad in my stash because, as you can tell, if you've seen my other videos, you would have noticed that I have quite a few, and therefore, you know, it depends on where I am in my period, what size I need, where I'm going, if I'm leaving the house. These ones here, these corduroy back ones, are actually fantastic to go walk around in, just because they don't move in your underwear at all. My favourite detergent is one called Biozet. It just tends to get clothes really, really clean and really, really amazing. My favourite stain remover is an Australian cat brand called Bossisto. However, it's a eucalyptus one. It's a eucalyptus remover. However, it is very hard to find. So I do also use Ecover and Vanish. But in addition to all of this, I also use Sard as a soaker for all of these types of stuff. So I soak them overnight. I do have a video up on my cleaning process, which, you know, you can watch and actually see what I do. As my storage for all of these pads are in cistern boxes, which I can, which I'm pretty sure I've showed you before in one of my, probably my liner video has a video of my cisterna boxes. I have 5 of them, and they have, my pads are sorted by size. So I have my liners, then I have, so I have 8 inches, 9 inches, 10 inches, then I have my overnights, and then I have my accessories. So my favourite place to purchase pads, this is a crushed velvet Venus pad moderate. My favourite place to purchase would be Etsy and the cloth pad shop. My favourite thing about cloth is that I'm not allergic to it. When I was using single-use plastic products, I was very allergic to it. It was always itchy and uncomfortable. And the last question, which is favourite accessory, are these like single pad wet bags, wrappers, that are very convenient in taking your stuff to the bag, to the bathroom and back when you're out. Just to kind of go through that, I don't really have a favourite style. It's because, as you can see, I have a variety of sizes and shapes in here, and I like them all for different reasons. My favourite brands are Venus pads, Hemo Bahedi, and this one, Go With Your Flow. My favourite, my personally favourite colour is a midnight blue, but with pads, as you can see, I have a very great diversity in colour and in sizes and shapes. My favourite prints are Evil Queen prints and Disney villain prints. My favourite lengths are 10-inch moderates for general use, even when I am heavy during the day, because I'll just change more often. an overnight 14-inch. My favourite fabrics are knit top with hidden PUL, and my favourite backing is corduroy. My favourite overnights are Hello Kitty and Blood Spatter. My favourite for out and about, corduroy backed 10 inches, which, like this mermaid one, corduroy backed 10 inches because I don't move in your underwear, or generally if I'm outside the house I'll be wearing my cup. My favourite pantyliner is Go With Your Flow and Hello Kitty OBV ones. These ones are especially great for winter. This is great all the time. My favourite pattern stash, I don't really have one just because I have probably about 50 to 60 pads, and I really like them all for different reasons. Favourite detergent is Biozette. Favourite stain remover is Bossisto's Eucalyptus Stain Stick or Ecover. Storage is in Systema boxes. My favourite places to purchase are Etsy and Cloth Pad Shop. My favourite thing about cloth pads is that I'm not allergic to them, and my favourite accessory is wet bags for out and about on the run. Thanks for listening. See you next time. Ask questions below, and you can follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, or Twitter.